Hey guys, this is Bungle Rainbow from the Anime Convention video channel. I am with the chairman and owner, that's his name. Chairman and owner of Ring of Fire. Being Taylor, tell your name?
B-Boy Bainham.
He's with the Ring of Fire. We were just wondering because of what's going on and that it would be the first year here at technically in Virginia Beach / Norfolk area. So what gave it the belt of doing it 4 days, even though from what you told me recently that it's just running straight?
Yeah, it's a 72-hour con. It runs 6 p.m. Thursday evening to 6 p.m. Sunday evening. The idea is that we wanted our attendees to have something to do no matter what time of the day it was. A lot of the other events in the area that I've attended tend to shut down at like 2 a.m. and you have attendees running amok, causing damage, doing things that they shouldn't be doing. If you give them something to do, something they want to do, they tend to. Plus, we're kind of modeling ourselves after DragonCon.
That's a big one.
Yeah, and DragonCon tends to run 4 days straight, non-stop. There's stuff going on all the time. So that's kind of the model we went after. One of the other was we have a smaller venue. We're expecting a bigger crowd. We wanted to be able to spread this crowd out, keep them busy doing other things.
So, with this convention, what do you see how it will go into the future? Just going to be the first time coming out this coming February. February, March, yes, in the future.
As far as
attendees, convention area, we're going to
okay. We're looking at places. Downtown Norfolk is probably year 3, year 4. Marriott down there has a 4-story convention center. They're getting ready to build another huge convention center directly across the street. So if we were to take over that one, Marriott, the one across the street, and the Sheraton across the other street, we'd have a pretty decent convention size. The years 5, 6, 7, in the future, probably Virginia Beach Convention Center, maybe the Hampton Roads Convention Center. It depends on our sizes at the time. We're expecting anywhere from. I can tell everybody we're expecting anywhere from 500 to 1,000 people our first year. My staff keeps telling me to expect anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 our first year, only because most of my staff are 15-year veterans doing this. Our vice chair is also the owner of NECOCON. NECOCON's been doing this for 15 years.
Yeah.
Yes, so.
Gone through about 5 years.
Yes, so they have 4,500 attendees last year. We're expecting a good number of them to attend Ring of Fire. So I'll be happy if we hit 1,000. But we've been advertising and marketing now for over a year.
I've seen it at I've seen it all there.
Yep, every con that we've known about up and down the East Coast has at the very least gotten our flyers. We've put out over 10,000 flyers already.
In the future, do you plan to try to be in the top 10 for the conventions on the East Coast?
Of the multi-genre conventions? Yes. That's our hope. We're going for the DragonCon model with a Comic-Con kind of flair to it. So imagine DragonCon with a multi-million-dollar sponsor, Nintendo or somebody like that in our dealer's room. DragonCon tends to be, they run it themselves. They don't rely on sponsors all that much. ROFCON has already got a huge sponsor our first year. We're already looking at. We got 2 other ones. We got 2 different banks that are looking to sponsor us. We have a private business just spent over $15,000 into ROFCON. So we're already on that road. That's going to allow us to get bigger, better, faster, marketing-wise, and everything else.
For the last question, may not be related to the con related, but to the anime community. Over the years, how big do you think it's grown? Anime community, just out there community that cosplays, dresses up, and everything else.
Before I started ROFCON, one of the things we did was we spent about a year researching every anime con, every sci-fi con, every up and down the East Coast, up and down the United States. We found and discovered that about 10 years ago there was a major boom in anime. It went from 400 or 500 people type events to thousands of people. And within a few years after that, there was another small boom that seemed to almost double the con numbers. And then recently, it seems to have leveled off. It seems like the anime community is kind of leveled off at where it's sitting now. So we're expecting in the next year or two another boom to the anime community. Looking at our charts anyway.
Alright, I'm Bongo Rainwolf,
Leroy Bingham.
and this is the Anime Convention Video Channel, signing out.